Divya, you are hiding from me. Okay. So 6:43 is the time right now. 6:45 is when I will start my magic. And it is, again, don't think that, okay, in 2 minutes if I'm not doing it, or there's something seriously wrong. No, nothing like that. I'm just trying to make sure that we keep on learning things. I want to save few minutes so that I can teach that chicken egg story to some of you who are not aware of it. What happened to third? Stressful? No, it's not stressful, it's to have fun.
My mom didn't teach me division. She taught me she didn't teach me like the decimals. She just taught me division.
Okay, no, so whatever you know, that is what you will do. Remaining is what I will teach. Don't worry about it. Okay. What is happening, Aniket? How about Pani? How many done with her? Yes, Pani, go ahead.
I'm done with it.
What did you get?
So for the first one, I got 7. For the second one, I got 11.
Okay.
And for the third one, I got 69.
Okay. Fourth one?
For the fourth one, I got 17.2.
Okay. Let's see what Divyan's got.
For the first one, my vector is 7 and my remainder is 0.
Okay.
And for my second one, my age is 63 and my remainder is 2. And my third one, the answer is 11 and the remainder is 0. For
Okay.
the fourth one, my answer is 17 and my remainder is 1.
Okay. So Divyans, you gave me the answers, but I believe instead of second one, you gave me the answer for the, you said third one. This is your second one for which you got 11, correct? Yeah? Okay. And this one you got something. Now, Aniket has not finished yet. And a third knows division, but he doesn't know what to do when it comes to decimals. So let me do all these problems, because see, I don't get tired. Okay, I enjoy doing math, so that's what I'm doing now. First one is 56. 56 divided by 8. Now how it starts is I look at the first number. Is it bigger than 8? No. Then I have to use both the numbers. Now we call it the table of 8. 8 1 8, 8 2 16, 8 3 24, 8 4 32, 8 5 40, 8 6 48, 8 7 56. Wonderful. 8 7 56. This answer matches. There is no remainder. We are done. This is the perfect answer. First one is done. Not to worry. Let's go to the next one. And next one is 121 divided by 11. Now if I start from the first number. 1 is smaller than 11. That will not be useful. Let's look at the first two numbers. Now I have 12. Can I start? 11 1 11. That will be smaller than this. Okay, let's do that. 11 1 11. Now let's subtract. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 minus 1 is nothing. We are not done yet. So author, Aniket, pay attention to it, okay? So 11 1 11, I subtracted, I got 1 here. And I'm not done yet because I still have some numbers that I have not dealt with. What happens in case of division? Only one number slides. So the number that we have, that slided down. I have 11 now. How far I can go? 11 1 11. Done. Nothing remaining, no remainder, my answer is 11. This one is also fine. Yeah? Aniket, okay with that? Atharv, okay? Yeah?
Yeah.
Now let's go to the third problem. This is this one. 483. This is when you will see me getting very boring. I'm a very boring math teacher. Same thing. 483 divided by 7. I will keep on doing the same thing again and again. I will look at the first number. 4. That is smaller than 7. That will not work for me. Do I have more numbers? Yes. Let me look at these two numbers together. Now I have 48. Let's see how far I can go. 7 1 is 7, 7 2 is 14, 7 3 is 21, 7 4 is 28, 7 5 is 35, 7 6 is 42, 7 7 is 49. Okay. I cannot go to 7 7 is 49. I can go to 7 6 is 48. 7 6 is 42. Okay. Now let's subtract. 8 minus 2 is 6. 4 minus 4 is nothing. Am I done yet? No. I have a remainder and I have one number. So here one number slides down. After you're done calculating the first thing, then only one number. Let's say if you have 4 5 numbers, only one number will slide down at a time. So now I have 63 now. How far I can go? 7 5 is 35, 7 6 is 42, 7 is 49, 7 8 is 56, 7 9 is 63. Wonderful. 7 9 is 63. All done. No remainder, no number to slide down. Everything is done. Yeah? A third, Aniket, does it make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Now let's go to the next one. 86 divided by 5. 86 I am trying to divide by 5. I look at the first number. Is it bigger than 5? Yes, it is. So let's start. 5 1 is 5. When I subtract 5 from 8, I get a 3. Am I done yet? No. Now this number slides down. What I have? 36. How far I can go? 5 1 is 5, 5 2 is 10, 5 3 is 15, 5 4 is 20, 5 5 is 25, 5 6 is 30, 5 7 is 35, 5 8 is 40. I cannot go to 5 8 is 5 7 is 35 is the maximum I can go to. Now 6 minus 5 is 1. 3 minus 3 is nothing. So I have only 1 and there is no number to slide down. So I have come to a point where I cannot go further. Okay. I can say when I divide 86 by 5, my answer is 17 and my remainder is 1. Yeah. Divyans, Atharv, you guys will agree? Now, yes, brother. So now let's look at little different thing. When I'm in a situation where I have a remainder and it feels like I'm not done yet, funny, you got some more friends joining you. Welcome to the math class. Okay, alright. So we have one remainder and I'm not feeling comfortable yet because I'm not done yet. I can say I have a remainder but I have not completed my calculation. This is where the concept of decimal comes into picture. And what is a decimal? Decimal is a chicken. Decimal is a chicken that lays one egg at a time. So whenever you are in a situation where you don't have enough numbers and this number is smaller than this and you don't have any number to slide down, decimal is that chicken that lays one egg at a time. That will come to our rescue. So let's put that chicken here. Now what will happen is, as soon as you put the decimal or the chicken, that lays one egg or a 0. It keeps laying one egg at a time. I'll come to you. Wait. Now, as soon as I put the decimal, it laid one egg. What do I have? 10 now. How far I can go? 5 1 is 5, 5 2 is 10. See? No remainder. We are done. So remember this. If you want to remember the decimal concept, I have just staged a story for you guys. I call decimal as a chicken that lays one egg at a time. And I'll show you guys what I mean by that. Eva had raised her hand. What was that for?
Please turn off the Q&A.
Let it be there. It's okay. It's not hurting us. It doesn't have any sharp edges to even hurt us. Okay. I'll turn it off in a minute. Now, so Divyans and Athar, you are coming across this chicken, a non-edible chicken. We don't eat decimals, right? We just learn it. So, decimal is that chicken which lays one egg at a time. And we could take help from the decimal to find out this division. When we divided 86 by 5, we got 17.2. So this is the first time you guys, some of you are coming across the decimal thing. Yeah. So Kian, you have 6 more minutes. So wait for it. Alright. Now you guys will see a little more fun with the decimal. Let's say I'm trying to divide 1 by 8. And you guys will start thinking, oh my god, how can you divide 1 by 8? We can still divide because we have chicken. Whenever we have a situation to divide, Kian, hold it better. Your class will start in 6 minutes. Whenever you have to divide any small number, whenever you are in a situation when you have a very small number to divide by a large number, who comes to your rescue? Is chicken. So now you will see this. Here, same situation, you are trying to divide 1, which is not big enough. Who comes to our rescue? Chicken. As soon as you put the chicken here, it immediately lays 1 egg. Now you have 10, so you can start. How far you can go? 8 1 ja 8. 8. What is remaining? Let's see. 10 minus 8 is 2. 1 minus, this became 0 anyways. So you have 2 now. Are we done yet? No. Same thing. Since I have the decimal and the chicken already, it keeps laying 1 egg at a time till we need them. So you already have decimal, it laid 1 egg. How far you can go? 8 2 just 60. What is remaining? 4. You already have chicken. That will just lay 1 egg for you. Only 1 egg, okay? Don't ask for more. It doesn't do that. Now you have 40. How far you can go? 8 5 just 40. See? You got it. You divided 1 by 8 and you got 0.125. That's your decimal. That's the chicken which does the magic for us. Yeah? Divyans, Aniket, Athar, does it sound interesting?
Yeah, it does.
Okay? So, I'm not trying to encourage anybody to eat chicken if you're a vegetarian. It's not about eating chicken, it's about using chicken, a non-edible chicken that helps us convert a fraction to a decimal. Tomorrow somebody says, divide 3 by 9, you will say, I don't care because I have chicken. That will help me whenever I need to. Okay? 3 by 9, same thing. See, 3 is smaller than 9. You ask for help from chicken, meaning you put a decimal here. As soon as you did that, it laid 1 egg. How far you can go? 9 3 are 27. 3 remaining. Decimal of the chicken keeps laying 1 egg. 9 3 are 27 again. 3 remaining. Chicken laid 1 more egg. 9 3 are 27. 3 remaining. Chicken laid 1 more egg. What you are seeing is, this is the chicken which doesn't get tired. It keeps laying 1 egg at a time. Till the time you need it. And that is what you will use it. I see new kids getting excited about the chicken. Yep. Wonderful. So, why we are doing all that? You can find me as a teacher with a stone face. You say, okay, find a decimal. You have to divide a number, put a decimal, it puts 1 0, again 1 0, 1 0, 1 0. And I will sound very boring. You will get more bored than the extent of boredom I create. Okay? We will always try to learn things in the way we can relate to it. Now this, whenever you are dealing with fraction, trying to convert to decimal, only thing that will come to your mind is chicken. As long as you are able to recall chicken, you will be able to do it by yourself. Sami, you were saying something, beta? You had raised hand. Or Sami was, yes, beta? I'm sorry, beta?
I didn't.
Oh, that's fine. So I thought Sami is probably saying that it's already almost 7 o'clock and the long weekend is about to start. Why are you boring us? So I will let you guys go. Enjoy some of your evening. Enjoy the long weekend. Enjoy the time with your family and friends. Go for seeing the fireworks. Make sure that you stay safe. We'll meet again. Alright? Bye-bye. Have fun. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.